Hey, everybody, off and running on this Sunday, July the 28th edition, Thoroughbred action from beautiful Gulfstream Park. Jason Blewett joining you from our clubhouse studios. We've got 11 races in the mix, couple of nice two-year-old maiden races a bit later in the day, including American Pharaoh's first Gulfstream Park starter at stud in race 7 for trainer Wesley Ward. Sit tight for that, but the wait won't have to be as long as we go up to Pete Aiello for much, much more.
11 races on a Sunday in South Florida. It was a beautiful summer day. No rain in the forecast today. We're back on the green stuff with a firm turf course, a fast main track, a carryover in the Rainbow Six, and 11 races in total. First of the day over the turf at a mile and a 16th, maiden claimers of the filly and mare variety, in for $12,500. Scratch the 11 Miss Antonella. The off-time favorites included 7 Prickly Kitten and 12 Rosa Star. Racing at Gulfstream. From the center, Caspian Tail gets the first call from the far outside. Rosa Star using her first gear to try to get over. In between horses, Damasca won't be far away. And Prickly Kitten is now into the top flight. She's in 4th. Back to 5th, Andrea's Pride. Then Charge a Jen toward the inside with Catnip Kitten is 3 wide in the mid-flight portion of the field. Out wider than her goes Boastful Contessa. Then at the rail, Lady Player alongside Florida Rust. And the early trailer, Rote to a Diva. Around the first turn they go. It's Damasca with the advantage. Up on the outside, Rosa Star now second. Toward the inside, that's Caspian Tail in stride with Prickly Kitten 3rd and 4th. Catnip Kitten is now moved 3 or 4 deep by Jeffrey Sanchez, ahead of Andrea's Pride, who's comfortable where she sits, about 4 lengths behind. Charge of Jen is at the rail for Jimenez, ahead of Boastful Contessa, then Florida Rust and Lady Player, and 3 wide at the back is Rote to a Diva. 24 and 3 for the opening quarter speed. We're inside half a mile from home through a 49 and 3 half mile. With the advantage, Damasca at a big number. Rosa Star up alongside second. Prickly Kitten needs some place to work. 3 wide, Catnip Kitten. Andrea's Pride and Charge at Jen are next around Caspian Tail, then Boastful Contessa as they round the far turn. Still many chances here, and it's up for the lead. The second choice, Rosa Star. 4 wide, Charge at Jen. In the 3 wide side is Catnip Kitten. Prickly Kitten, no place to go. Andrea's Pride at a 1 pace after 3 quarters. In 1:13 and 3, they're at the top of the stretch. Way out the center, Charge It Jen has momentum, and she's on to take over. Back to second, Rosa Star hanging with her from between horses and Prickly Kitten. Andrea's Pride on the stand side. Final 1/8 of a mile. Jimenez trying to get Charge It Jen home. Charge It Jen is the leader. On the inside, Rosa Star, Prickly Kitten out of time. Charge It Jen will win it. Closer for second, either Prickly Kitten or Rosa Star. Class drop, just what the doctor ordered for the daughter of Will Take Charge. Number 4, Charge It Jen, sweeps up on the outside and wins going away in the first of the day under jockey Alban Jimenez for Carlo Vacarezza and owners Nick Vacarezza and J&G Stables. The favorites Prickly Kitten and Rosa Star ran well, but could not match strides with Charge It Jen. We go to the second race, a 6.5 furlong maiden claiming race. The price tag here was $10,000. Late scratch here, 5 Flitabout, so a field of 5. Favorite was the 6, Assume Control. And they're off. Assume Control away well, but it's not Regret who's going to make the lead. Moving up is Hidden Strength to try to go after the leader early. Assume Control is 3rd. Back to 4th is Aurora Nation, and trying to get started is Looking for More, who's at the back of the field, separated by 4 lengths in the run to the half-mile point. Alban Jimenez riding for the double. He has Not Regret in front 3 parts of length. Assume Control in a flanking position in second. Back to 3rd, Hidden Strength. Looking for More is now 4th, and 5th and last is Aurora Nation. Opening quarter quite reasonable, 23 and 2 as they take it to the far turn. It's Not Regret on the inside, Assume Control trying to get on terms on the outside. These two are now starting to quicken ahead. 3rd is Hidden Strength, 4th is Looking for More, and Aurora Nation is last. Less than 3/8 to run. On the outside, it's Assume Control toward the rail. Not Regret fights hard and is right back at her. These two 3 lengths clear of Hidden Strength as they move past the quarter-mile pole. They went 47 seconds for the opening half mile. Still shoulder to shoulder up front. It's on the outside to Assume Control. Not Regret cuts the corner and battles hard and is right back at her with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Assume Control now has control. Not Regret has got her back against the wall. She's second as Assume Control is assuming the lead with a 16th to go. Even money on Assume Control, who wins by 3 in the end. Not Regret second, Hidden Strength 3rd, Aurora Nation finished 4th. Well, it was a battle of will inside the final furlong of today's second race, but the win goes to the favorite, number 6, Assume Control. Kicks on in the end under jockey Diego Gomez for the Westbury Stable and trainer Mike Yates. Good run from 4, Not Regret. She gave it her best, but came up second. Time for a commercial timeout. Still plenty of action left. Don't go away.
The best chance for success begins with a solid foundation. At Hardacre Farm, early personal one-on-one care starts the journey to becoming a champion. Bred to leading stallions, our mares represent the highest standards. Hardacre Farm's signature in the breeding industry. Based in Ocala, Florida, breeder and owner Amy Tarrant has inspired excellence throughout her entire career. In your quest for success, start with Hardacre Farm, breeding the champions of tomorrow.
Back now for race number 3 on the program. Claimers in for $10,000. The sprint 5 furlongs on turf. Scratch number 8, Particularity. A field of 7. All the money for the 7, Sleeping Giant. And they're off. From between horses, Union Grace gets the first call. Sleeping Giant moves up on the outside to claim second. From between horses, that's Xandar alongside Day of Reckoning, who has to tap on the brakes as Diamond Mint gets started. Hardin's at the rail, and Karen's Cove is last. So the favorite's not where he wanted to be. He's going to be stuck 4 wide on the course as Longshot Union Grace holds the inside edge. Sleeping Giant 4 wide, just slamming on the brakes was Diamond Mint. In the 3 path is Xandar. He's close enough if good enough. Then it's Hardin and Day of Reckoning, and still at the back is Karen's Cove as they run to the top of the stretch. They went 21-4 for the opening quarter speed. They're throwing everything they have at Sleeping Giant, and he still has a narrow lead. Xandar going to put up a fight on his inside second. Late run from the inside from Karen's Cove with 1/8 of a mile left. Sleeping Giant tries to put him away. He leads by 2. They did everything they could, but what they could not do was catch the Sleeping Giant. Sleeping Giant and Edgar Zayas will deliver. Diamond Mint is second. Closer for third, Hardin or Union Grace. Number 7, Sleeping Giant, was roughed up every step of the journey. He couldn't really have had a worse trip, tactically speaking. He just proved much the best. He's too much racehorse, and the son of Red Giant gets the victory as a popular favorite under jockey Edgar Zayas from Mike Napoli and trainer Gilberto Zerpa. They did everything they could, but Sleeping Giant came home on top. Let's go to the 4th race, a 7-furlong allowance race for fillies and mares, in for an optional price tag of $16,000. Field of 6 signed on. The off-time favorites included 3, Sky Chaser, and 5, Helping Lisa D. And they're off. Level beginning. Lining up for the early lead, Semi Sunshine puts a neck on top. Sky Chaser's going to try to run with her early. Nacho Mama and Tis Possible Deer toward the inside. Helping Lisa D reined back by Vasquez to run second last, and dropping anchor early is untrue. 4 across the course here as they complete the opening 1/8 of a mile. With the advantage, it's Tis Possible Deer with the inside edge. 3 wide, Sky Chaser. In the 2 path, Nacho Mama. 4 deep is Semi Sunshine. These top 4 went 22-2 for the opening quarter speed. They race ahead of Helping Lisa D, who's had the best seat in the house, and the trailer is untrue. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn, and what was 4 is now 3 across the course as dropping anchor was Nacho Mama. With the lead now, Sky Chaser moves between horses to take on Tis Possible Deer. Zaya still 3 wide on Semi Sunshine. Helping Lisa D trying to parlay her nice trip. She's 4th at the 5/16. 45-3 for the opening half mile. Semi Sunshine has dispatched of the other duo. She'll have Helping Lisa D to deal with. Helping Lisa D under a full head of steam while very wide off the corner. They went 45-3 for a half mile. Semi Sunshine tackled by Helping Lisa D, who reaps the spoils of this fast pace, and she's onto the front now. Semi Sunshine has run a great race, and she's clearly second, but Helping Lisa D moving clear to win it going away under Miguel Vasquez for Steve Dwoskin by 3. Semi Sunshine second, Tis Possible Deer third, then Sky Chaser and Untrue. Inside half a mile from home in today's 4th race, it was all but over as number 5, Helping Lisa D, drafted in behind a quick and contentious early pace. Miguel Vasquez knew he had the daughter of Flat Out in high gear. She responded to this nice trip, winning easy. For owner-trainer Steve Dwoskin, again, Miguel Vasquez on board for the winning ride. Let's go to the 5th race, the start of another Pick 3, a 1-mile turf event. Claimers in for $35,000. Jockey changes: 4, Glovana to Marcos Meneses, 6, Iaco to Lionel Reyes. Favorite was the 8, Party Dancer. Janet B does it all, the first to break the line, but Yako is being ridden for the early lead. In fact, they line up for the early lead. Great Sister Diane has inside position. Glovana's in the two-path, and Annabella Queen is 3 wide, but Yako wanted the top, and she gets it now, using a lot of gas to get over to the rail and lead by 2. Great Sister Diane angles to the two-path to race on second, 3 wide, Glovana third. Annabella Queen sets up shop in fourth. Down inside goes Night Watch, 3 wide. That's Bright Side of the Road. Janet B does it all between horses, and Party Dancer, unhurried at this stage. She's making her South Florida debut, and she's last of all through a 23-4 opening quarter. Into the backstretch they go. The Gray Daughter of Mineshaft, Yako with the advantage by a length. Glovana second. Annabella Queen now moves into a joint third alongside Great Sister Diane. Night Watch is fifth. Outside in sixth is Bright Side of the Road. Seventh is Party Dancer. She's moved up a spot, and now the trailer is Janet B. Does it all. They make their way to the half-mile grounds. They went 48-2 for the opening half-mile. Yako still in front but only a neck. On the outside in Glovana from second toward the rail. Night Watch going to try to thread the needle. Vasquez has to move right now on Great Sister Diane, and she's up to take the lead. Annabella Queen's the one who forced her to go early. Bright Side of the Road is 4 wide for Prado. Then it's back to Party Dancer, who needs a lot of help from there, and she's got a lot of traffic ahead of her after 3 quarters. In 1:12-3, they're at the top of the stretch. Toward the inside, Great Sister Diane. She made first run, and she still has something in the tank. She leads by 2. Back to second is Annabella Queen. A late run down the center from Janet B. Does it all, and Night Watch. Final 16th of a mile. Miguel Vasquez on board. Great Sister Diane to a 4-length win. Janet B. Does it all second. Night Watch third, then Annabella Queen.
First run and a winning run it was for number 3, Great Sister Diane, who had to move kind of early on the far turn, but Miguel Vasquez and the Daughter of Will Take Charge proved best inside that final 1/8 of a mile. Trainer Rohan Crichton and owner Robert Slack. 3-1 the price. Great Sister Diane, your 5th race winner. Time for a commercial break. Still to come, the Rainbow Six. Don't go away.
And they're off in the Princess Rudy with a 1/4 mile left to go. 4 off the top of the turn. Race for the Kathleen O'Connell barn in front by 5 with just 1/8 of a mile to go. And she's turning in this into a runaway. The powerhouse performance. She punches her ticket to the Breeders' Cup and wins by 5.
And Gulfstream is pulling away. Gulfstream blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Awesome again has won. Gulfstream kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
Back now for race number 6 on the program, the start of today's Rainbow Six. Maiden claimers in for $10,000. Scratch number 3, T Southern Dude. Field of 7. Favorites for 4, Golden Prince. And 7, Congrats This.
And they're off. Looked like a pretty level beginning. Sent hard is Buffon from down toward the inside. Leave It to Key has speed. Moving up on the outside is Live for the Day with Congrats This. Newcomer Cupid's Alphabet away in the top flight. The 2 at the back are Golden Prince, and farther back to Edward, He's So Fine. They speed out of the chute with Buffon on the barn change. In front now by a length. Live for the Day is second toward the rail. Leave It to Key third. Edward, He's So Fine, is all the way up on the inside and moving into a joint second now with Golden Prince watching that move from 5 lengths behind. And Cupid's Alphabet, after some brief speed, has dropped anchor to trail the field. They make their way toward the opening half-mile station as the opening quarter was 24-2, and now there's half a mile left to go. Buffon has the lead by a length and a half. Racing second is Edward, He's So Fine. Congrats This on the outside third. Live for the Day back to 4th. Golden Prince threads the needle, now takes over 4th. Back to 6th, this Leave It to Key, and far back Cupid's Alphabet. 3/8 of a mile remains. They haven't got to Buffon yet, and Buffon has them on the stretch a bit now. 48 seconds for a half mile. Buffon, 5/16 from home and 2.5 on top. Edward He's So Fine is all in with Congrats This. Golden Prince tries to quicken enough to keep the rail spot after 3/4 and 113 flat. They're at the top of the stretch. Buffon, sharp so far, still with a 3-length lead. Down the center, Congrats This. Golden Prince toward the rail, and Edward He's So Fine between horses. Final 1/8 of a mile. Buffon trying to get home, and he looks like he's got enough. Buffon by 3. Golden Prince, Congrats This, out of time. Buffon, gate 2, wired. Closer for second. Congrats This, maybe over Golden Prince in 140 flat.
Speed is always a dangerous weapon of choice over the Gulfstream Park main track, especially in lower level races. And number 2, Buffon, stretches his speed here this afternoon, winning right back for the new connections of the Drawing Away stable, and trainer Tammy Levy handled the victory by veteran reinsman Roberto Alvarado Jr. Buffon beats the favorites Golden Prince, and Congrats This. Let's go to the 7th race and kick off the lead pick 5 on turf at about 7.5 furlongs. Maidens of the special weight variety. These are 2-year-old fillies. Scratch the 4, Warrior Queen, and this was a wide open betting race.
And they're off. Not good starts for Love Ranger or Carolyn Smile. Was a good start for Laraz, who's away to take the early lead. Down inside, Music City Wolf tries to hold her off, but Laraz is quick enough to get to the rail. Out wide is Fujairah to race on from second. Tucked in is Music City Wolf. Out wide goes Key Biscayne into the top 3, while 3 wide. Then it's Sassy Cat working 3 ahead of Run Devil. Saving ground at the rail is Pachanga, racing ahead of Carolyn Smile, who's mid-flight. She's about 7 lengths behind. A gap of another 2 to Just Playing. She's 1.5 lengths in front of Love Ranger, and then it's a gap of 5 to the early trailer, Gran Reserva. To the opening quarter they went in 23-2. Up the backstretch they go. Key Biscayne pushing along Laraz up front. Waiting in the wings third is Fujairah. Back to fourth, and outside is Sassy Cat. Music City Wolf at the inside now fifth. 3 better than Run Devil in sixth. Seventh is Carolyn Smile. Pachanga is eighth. Love Ranger is ninth. Just Playing is 10th. And still at the back, the trailer is Gran Reserva. Opening half mile was 47 seconds flat as they leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Key Biscayne has overhauled Laraz. Fujairah throws her hat into the mix. She's up to second and charging at the leader. Sassy Cat is fourth, trying to run home from fifth is Run Devil with a 1/4 mile left to go. Key Biscayne has the lead. Fujairah up and on the outside at a nice number to challenge for the lead through a 47-second half mile. It's hot-handed Miguel Vasquez with Fujairah, who are at the 8th pole and now moving away from Key Biscayne. Well back to Pachanga, who's figuring it out down the center. Just Playing's up the rail. Fujairah's almost home. She's 14-1, and she's a winner. Fujairah for 3 Rivers Stable to win it by 4 in the end. Second, Key Biscayne, a wall for third, involving Run Devil, Just Playing, and Pachanga at 130-2.
Wide open betting race, but the win goes to the hot hands of Miguel Vasquez as number 11, Fujairah, takes to the turf very nicely here this afternoon. She had a much better start today than she did last time out and appeared to like the added ground. That makes sense as she's by Ghost Zapper out of a Dinah former mare. Fujairah, a 14-1 winner. Let's go to the 8th race and start the late pick 4. Claimers at 1 mile over the main track. Price tag here, $6,250. Scratch number 6, More Mo. A field of 6. All the money for number 1, 8s and Aces.
And they're off. Very slow to start was Irish Letters. Quick to start was 8s and Aces, who's headed off for the early lead. Pirate's Treasure with his customary early speed, and Organic Jenny moves to challenge for second. Away next is Night Strings with Brant, and after a disaster at the break, the trailer is Irish Letters. They run out of the chute and link up with the main course, and putting up the numbers early is the big favorite, 8s and Aces, in front now by a length. Pirate's Treasure on the outside is second. Here's Irish Letters rushing through traffic. Irish Letters, who blew the start 5 lengths, is all the way up to challenge for second, and then Organic Jenny in fourth. Fifth inside is Night Strings, and Brant is last. They make their way inside 5 furlongs from home. In the 2-path, it's the favorite, 8s and Aces, in front 3/4 of a length. Pirate's Treasure on the outside is second. Irish Letters has had a tough journey. He's third. Organic Jenny is fourth. Night Strings is fifth and is trying to find some place to go. And Brant is last. 47-3 for the opening half mile. Up front, 8s and Aces maintains his length advantage over Pirate's Treasure in second. On the outside, an Organic Jenny from between horses, Night Strings, then Irish Letters, and Brant at the back. 5/16 away, 8s and Aces rolling along up front. He leads by 2.5. Second is Pirates Treasure. Night Strings is all in. He's not making much impact after 3/4 and 1:11 and 4. They're at the top of the stretch. Lionel Reyes asked this big favorite to finish what he started, and 8s and Aces is an eighth of a mile from the money and 5 on top. Pirates Treasure is a clear second. Night Strings in a battle for third. 2 to 5. All aboard. 8s and Aces. A gate to wire winner. He won by 3 or 4. Second, Pirates Treasure. The pictures for third, and that's very tight between Organic Jenny and Night String.
2 to 5 the price, and that was easy money on number 1, 8s and Aces, who goes all the way for trainer Kikiko D'Angelo and jockey Lionel Reyes. Owned by Pro Racing Stable, 8s and Aces, a popular winner, as much the best. To the 9th race now on turf at 1 mile. Claimers in for a price tag of $35,000. A field of 11 signed on. Heavily favored, the Red Hot 2, Temple.
And they're off. Clean beginning, Solar Warming breaks well, so does You Should Be So Lucky, and Temple is put into play early. Up on the outside, Sovereign Warrior won't be far away, although he is going to be a bit wide in the charge to the first turn. You Should Be So Lucky holds the inside edge and the lead. Sovereign Warrior 3 wide, Temple between horses. Come On Venezuela's together with Solar Warming, they're 4th and 5th. Then back to Lennox, 3 wide is Positive Phil. In between horses goes Tune In. He's in the 2 path and 6 lengths behind. Getting over a bit from the outside draws Cause for Pardon. Then at the back are Crazy Magic and Fade Away. The opening quarter went in 23 and 2. Loose up top. The leader is Sovereign Warrior by 3.5. Temple is second. You Should Be So Lucky is third. Positive Phil is on the outside of Solar Warming. Then Come On Venezuela down toward the inside. Cause for Pardon plots a wide course. And Tune In is between horses. They're followed at the back by Crazy Magic, who improves inside of Fade Away. And now Lennox is last. Past the half mile and moving to the far turn through a 48-second half-mile speed. Sovereign Warrior coming back to the field as Temple gets first run up on the outside. He's within a length of the lead now. Positive Phil is next. Circling horses on the outside is Cause for Pardon. Solar Warming is from between horses, then Tune In. You Should Be So Lucky calls it an afternoon. Crazy Magic weaving through traffic. Fadeaway's on the outside, then Lennox and Come On Venezuela, and they're at the top of the stretch. Up on the outside, Temple throttles open under high row and opens by 3 now. Sovereign Warriors back to second, down the center and Tune In with Fade Away. Final 16th of a mile. He's just too good right now. Temple on his way to another easy win. It's Temple to win it and win it with 4 lengths in hand. Second, Sovereign Warrior. Third was Tune In. Then Fade Away and Solar Warming in 1:35 and 1.
Number 2, Temple is just good right now, and he takes advantage of a nice flow of the race, gets the victory in pretty handy fashion. Something in the tank here for this son of Temple City under Hyro Rendon for Kathleen O'Connell in the JS stable. Odds-on favorite or winner to start the late pick 3. There's a look at a guy who's seen it all and done it all. Just ask him. Rob Tobin brings it back from the commercial right after this.
Whether you're at home or at the track, have a stake in the race when you bet with ExpressBet. Sign up for an ExpressBet online betting account and receive up to a $500 sign-up bonus.
Back now for race number 10 on the program. First half of the late daily double. Florida-bred maidens of the 2-year-old filly variety. Scratch the 10 and scratch the 12. So it's a field of 10. The favorites included number 6, Espiritu de Luna, and number 11, Go Gator Girl Go.
And they're off. Clean start for the favorite, Sound Machine. Up on the outside, Go Gator Girl Go. And from the center, Fury Song. Moving out the rail, Minute to Win It is up to challenge for the lead. In fact, Minute to Win It's going to take the lead in the run to the half-mile point. Fury Song is second, Sound Machine is third. Go Gator Girl Go is now back to fourth. In fifth is Awesome Indra, then Espiritu de Luna. 3 clear of Princess Tereska. Kayla's Tunes at the back, farther back to Don't Get Cozy, who's last of all as they fly around the far turn. Opening quarter, 22 and 3. And with the advantage. It's Minute to Win It. The daughter of Big Drama has the lead 3 parts of a length. Sound Machine starts to get after second. 3 wide, Go Gator Girl Go third. Here's Awesome Indra down at the inside. Fourth for Montalvo. 3 better than a running on Princess Tereska. And they're at the top of the stretch. Sound Machine is now overhauled Minute to Win It. And Sound Machine moves away. Inside the final furlong, it's Sound Machine and Edgard Zayas by 5. Up into second is Awesome Indra. Back to third, Minute to Win It. Then it's Go Gator Girl Go. But welcome to racing, the daughter of Into Mischief, Sound Machine in a romp. Second is Awesome Indra. Third, Minute to Win It. Then Go Gator Girl Go. And don't get cozy. And in, all set for a start. And runners away. From the center, Regal Romance gets the first call and tries to establish the lead from Karenina, who moves to take second. Spiced Rum punches between horses and now third. Out in the far outside, it's Blues Songs and Starship Gussie is at the rail. Reconsider It works between horses. Then back to the team of Oblio's Wish and Secret Brass. A length back toward the inside, that's Me Carlita ahead of Early Time, who's second last. And then it's a gap of 5 or 6 to the trailer, Panda. Around the first turn they go with Regal Romance and Christian Torres putting up the numbers through a 23-2 opening quarter speed. Spiced Rum Punch on the outside second. Karenina pocketed up third. Up on the outside and 3 wide fourth is Blues Songs. From between horses, that's Reconsider It. Starship Gussie is at the rail. Then it's back to Oblio's Wish with Secret Brass for company. Then it's the team of Me Carlita and toward the inside Early Time. Still at the back, the trailer is Panda. That's the 11 of them with half a mile to go. They went 47-3 for a half-mile speed. Regal Romance has been hassle-free to this stage. They left her alone, and she leads by a length and a half. Angling for racing room and going after the leader, Karenina now second. 3 wide Spiced Rum Punch third. Back to fourth and Blues Songs. Gap of 3 to Secret Brass, ridden with Reconsider It. Trying to wind it up from the back is Early Time as they run to the top of the stretch. 3/4, 1:11-3 with a quarter of a mile left to go. Regal Romance confronted by Karenina on the outside. 3 back Blues Song still in the thick of it and set down driving Early Time on the stand side. 4 chances with 1/8 of a mile left to go. Karenina's up for the lead now. Down the center, Blues Songs coming on. And on the far outside, it's Early Time. Blues Songs shifted ground. Early Time trying to get her. Blues Songs, Early Time. It's a photo finish. Too tight to call there. In the outside was Early Time, toward the inside was Blues Songs. It's a photo at 1:42-4.
And that's it, another week in the books. Do keep in mind here, we're dark the next couple of days at Gulfstream, Monday and Tuesday. We are running a very special live racing card this coming Wednesday, an 8-race program that begins at about 1:15, 1:20 in the afternoon. We'll see you then, and have a great night, everybody.